What's going on, folks? Welcome back to Calhoun's Corner, another episode of Ice Cream Drinker. Today, got some orange cream. I'm pretty excited. Same Kroger Deluxe brand. I figured we could hit this brand a few times before we switch it up. There's so many ice cream brands out there. So many different ice creams we could be drinking. No need to rush, no need to bounce around immediately. I think we're gonna do chocolate next, but let's focus on this orange cream because I think it's going to be more frothy than I like it once again. That's quite all right. Thank you for joining me for another wacky episode of Drinking Ice Cream. Hit that like, subscribe, and the bell for notifications, I guess I'll take a look at these ingredients. I imagine they're pretty much exactly the same as the other Kroger brand. And it certainly seems to be exactly the same. I'm not going to read them. All right. Cheers. Wonder if all the cream's on top. That's way thicker than the vanilla. Yeah, we'll put it right there. Kristen Melinda was saying, I need a straw. I wonder how this would pull through a straw. I may have one. Oh, that sucks. Got my headphone cable in my ice cream. Imagine that. Imagine that. All right, Kristen. All right, let's see how this goes. I wish I didn't have to hold it like this. That's okay. It certainly was pretty easy. Wow. So, orange cream. I definitely feel like the cream has separated from the orange, if you know what I mean. Um, Other than that, when it says natural and artificial flavors, I feel like the artificial part is the orange. I don't feel like it's a natural orange flavor. It is good. It's delicious. Chock full of sugar, cream, milk, all that stuff. But I don't know. I guess I just whenever I have orange cream, I always find myself wanting for a better orange cream. And I don't know, maybe I'm just not satisfied. I guess that's exactly what I'm expressing. I'm not satisfied with the orange creams that I've had. Maybe there's a good one out there. I'm just not aware. Hmm. Got to the cream part, got thick. I wonder, after sucking the bottom out, I bet you if I let it freeze now, it would be way less orange and more cream. It would just be cream, ice cream. I don't know if I can finish this. We're not even going to get halfway. Hmm. I don't think the straw is going to work for the thickness of what remains. The good news is I don't think that the ice cream is making my muscles bigger, but it is. I am gaining weight. And I feel bigger. I mean, I'm working out. I'm eating tons of protein. I'm eating lots of food. This is just my nightcap, right? I'm just going to consume. How many calories are in here? 9 servings per container. Each serving is 170 calories. I was told there would be no math. So I'm going to make the computer do it for me. You smart people out there already know how many calories are in here. But yeah, I'm trying to, cram 1,500 calories in me at the end of the day. Even if I do half of this can, right? This carton, that's like 700, 750 calories more, 800, not quite 800. So, in order to gain weight, you need a calorie surplus, which means the amount of calories that it takes to sustain your body mass, right? If you're bigger, it takes more energy, right? If you have more muscles, you gain mass, continue to need more calories, right? So I have a calorie intake level that will sustain the current body that I have right now, right? I need more than that in order to grow the body. And that's something I struggle with because I take stimulant ADHD medication, and I have a very strange relationship with food. My appetite, I think, is damaged from my experiences. Maybe it's probably just in my head, right? But either way, it's very important to me to gain weight. It's very important to me to get fit, which is a crazy thing to say as I'm drinking a carton of ice cream, right? But whatever, it's working. It's not going to be healthy for me. I guess this would be an extreme case of dirty gains if you're familiar. But that's the idea. The idea is just to pack on extra calories. I'm going to work it off, almost immediately. My metabolism's a little crazy. And, if I do this for an extended period of time, I wouldn't be surprised if my metabolism responded by slowing down. So I'm just going to take it moment by moment. I'm not going to get too ahead of myself, but this carton is, its days are numbered because I'm going to drink it. I don't even know if you could call that drinking. It's so thick. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Another thing I'll say about flavors like this, orange cream, it's not just vanilla, right? Or chocolate. Orange cream. There's 2 flavors there, oranges and cream. When you let it melt, they definitely separate. That last little pull I had was really creamy and then had these like really sharp notes of orange coming in. It was really cool. Kind of nice. A different, I don't know if it's a different flavor profile, but it presents itself differently. Yeah, I think we're gonna stop at half. I'm not ready for the whole carton. Mm. Um, I was gonna say something. It's gone. Yep, it's not coming back. Well, thank you again for joining me, Calhoun's Corner, for another episode of Ice Cream Drinker, Oranges and Cream. I think I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna watch some One Piece and hit the hay. I'll see you guys soon. This has been Captain Calhoun. We'll see you later. Hit that like and subscribe while you're at it, huh? Thank you.